Somebody else motivating you and you try to achieve that, that's fake. It's not true. You need to bring that energy from your chest by yourself.
This is it. My strength and God. Yes, the only one has to be asked.
Then you become not everybody. You'll be somebody. The population of the earth is 8 billion. It's frosty, there's snow, there's all that. But I never had an excuse saying that, oh, I'm too tired today, or I'm like, it's snowing or it's raining. Because if I say I'll do it, I'll do it. People say, yeah, you require a discipline, but then just being disciplined is not good enough. You need to be self-disciplined. And then that's only when you achieve the bigger stuff, I guess. I climbed Everest, Lhotse and Makalu, this time in just under 48 hours. I climbed all the mountains of Pakistan in just 23 days. Everything what I have done so far, there is a love for that job. When I was a kid, I just wanted to be a Gurkha. I really wanted to be part of that group. 2 o'clock, run like, depending upon the time, 25k or 30k. And I'll be just like around just before like 6 or 6:30, just pretending that I'm sleeping. And now going into special forces as well, during my time, 32,000 people applied for it. And only 230 make it. Hard work is required, Everything in life doesn't just happen. Success doesn't just come, You got to put, your time, effort, hard work, dedication, by not enduring that pain, not taking that pain and just like reaching out, not knowing and having that mindful that pain is temporary. You just have to supersede that. You got to know that it's not gonna last forever, but what will last forever is your failure. If you have a purpose in life, and if that's something that you love doing that as well, then you'll be successful. You need to have purpose in order to do bigger mission. You can't just do it for the sake of doing it. And if you are doubting yourself, how you can achieve that mission? That's you losing the battle even you go into this ring, You got to think that you're going to go and win that match. There was no doubt. We make mistakes. But as long as you don't repeat that mistake again, you're done. And if you repeat that mistake again and again, then you're stupid. It could cost, not only the lives of the people, it could have even more like horrendous impact that you can think. The sun was coming out, it leads the whole of the Himalayan range, you can see the Everest, the Lhotse, the Nimsdai and all that range, and and you just feel like you're standing above the clouds and all that. You are like, all your senses are so alive at that moment, I think. I'm Nimsdai. I am a professional mountaineer now, and last year I climbed all the mountains above 8,000 meter peak, known as the Death Zone peaks, in just 6 months and 6 days. I was a former Gurkha, so I was born in Nepal. Obviously I served with the special forces across the globe, and then within 4 days of summiting Everest, I was in operation kicking doors. So. And nobody knew at this point other than my wife. Not even my family, nobody knew it. One, Nepal is a third world country. Growing up was, really tough. We were very poor. As I was coming down around 8,450 meters, a climber was, she was left behind by the team and the guides. I decided to, rescue her alone. I would rather die than to be a coward. And it took me 90 minutes to rescue from balcony down to Camp 4. To give you an example, the rescue team took 2 days to bring her from Camp 4 to Camp 2. It's the desire. Think about the end bit. I'm just thinking, am I striking at the same pace? You know, it's just literally down into micro, you know. So it's about like at that moment and giving the best at that point. So it's about living in that moment, thinking about what you can do right now, giving 100% in order to avoid XYZ. Positive mindset can overcome anything. Have you ever heard about any winners making an excuse? Do not let anyone tell you that you are impossible, because everyone is not you. No one knows you better than yourself. Only you know who you are. So if you believe in that, just go for it. And if you don't believe in that, who's gonna believe in that? So just commit and make that happen. Without sacrifice, nothing bigger happens. Everything's not given. It's all in the mind, I guess. It's all about how you take it. Show me then, what can stop me? For me, I never, do things for money, because, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter how much money you have. You're just gonna leave it in this, earth, and you're gonna go. When you die, you just die. So. And I don't see that as my purpose and values. For me, it's purely about the purpose and the love for what I do. And I never joined special forces to be a general or to make money. I joined because I wanted to be part of that cool group. I wanted to be good enough to be part of that those elite fighting men. If you put financial gain over a mission, then I don't think that will always be successful. Just let that fear freeze you. You just have to turn that into, again, the positive. You cannot let it become so overwhelmed that you cannot do anything. Just like now, just boom boom. Now if you do everything right, if you just focus on that moment where you're doing, then you'll be okay. If people worry about how you're doing rather than what you're doing right now, then you're gonna mess up. Have to climb past the dead bodies and all that, and it's a humble reminder. It's like it could be one of you could be one of them. But where your one decision could make you successful, and that same decision could be the end of your life. It's sad that we all have to go, but what you do when you leave is what it matters. Try to be somebody that you have an impact. Doesn't matter, what you do in life. You will always find someone bigger. You will always find someone stronger. You will always find someone good-looking, handsome, beautiful, whatever it is, than you in whatever thing that is. But you are just fighting your own war. Don't compete against anybody else. Just try to be best and better than who you were yesterday.
Thank you for watching, guys. A massive thank you to Nims. It was one of my favourite interviews to sit on and listen to his story. He is a huge inspiration, and his book is out now. That link is in the description. If you want to support projects like this in the future, please consider becoming a YouTube member. Again, links are down below.
So yeah, guys, if you want to see the behind the scenes of this video and previous videos, go to our vlog channel in the description. And if you want to see the full interview of Nims, then go to our interview channel.
And also, there's some merch, link down below. It helps support the channel, it helps support projects. Thank you, guys. As always, have a blessed and productive day. Peace.